What is going on, everyone? It's here again, and here for you, some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 playing some Domination. This time on the map Takeoff, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going ahead and using the SWAT for this gameplay, because this map, right, is essentially Stadium, and on Stadium in Black Ops 1, I would usually, more often than not, play that map with a 3-round burst rifle. I would use either the M16 or the G11. So, what I do here in Black Ops 2 is I do the exact same thing. I'm using either the SWAT or the M8A1, just about every time I play on this map. And they're pretty similar to their Black Ops 1 counterparts, like the SWAT, right? It's a 3-round burst rifle. The fire rate's not the fastest on it, but it is pretty powerful and does have a pretty consistent 1-burst kill, which is a lot like the M16. And then there's the M8A1, which isn't as consistent in terms of 1 kill or 1-burst kill power, but it does have a pretty good fire rate, which kind of makes up for that, which is pretty similar to the G11. So that's what we're doing for this gameplay. We're going to be using the SWAT here. I really enjoy this gameplay. It's a good one. It's a fast one, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. But that is not the topic for today's video, which we're going to be discussing. And that topic today, ladies and gentlemen, is Friday the 13th, and happy Friday the 13th to all of you out there, whether you celebrate the holiday or not, whether you fear the holiday or not, because believe it or not, it is actually a phobia. People do fear this day, and since I figure Friday the 13th only happens twice this year, in the year 2013, so let's talk about it a little bit. So I wanted to look it up, right? I did some research on the internet, I was looking at different websites and whatnot, and I was trying to get a credible source for the beginning, right? The birth of Friday the 13th, and why it's considered this unholy, unlucky, just terrible day that, that makes a lot of people just legitimately be afraid to get out of their bed. Because, believe it or not, there is a phobia out there where people are legitimately afraid of this day, Friday the 13th. And I couldn't find anything online to give me, like, hardcore evidence as to, like, the exact time when this holiday, or maybe a superstition, if you want to call it that, began. There's talk about the number 13 just unlucky. That may have been what started. There's only theories out there, to be honest. One of the theories is that 13 is just kind of an unlucky number. And the reason people believe 13 to be an unlucky number is because 12 is considered to be a number of completeness. You think of the 12 disciples of Jesus, the 12 months in a year, the 12 hours on a clock, or yeah, something like that. There's basically, it was on Wikipedia, it was where I seen this. Basically 12 is like a number of completeness, and then 13 is just an irregular number. And they believe that may be one of the reasons that people believe Friday the 13th to be an unlucky day. Also, Jesus Christ, if part of the Christian religion, the faith, which, I don't know, there's a pretty good number of Christians in the world, so probably a lot of Christians that follow me, that Jesus was crucified on Friday, which was Good Friday, so that's one possible theory, I guess, as to why people think Friday the 13th is an unlucky day. But either way, these are all just theories. No one really knows. Friday the 13th has become a cultural thing, which is just crazy to me. Something like this just kind of happened, and everyone knows about it. You know, you say Friday the 13th, people know that it's like an unlucky day, and believe it or not, people legitimately fear this day, and they avoid doing anything that they would usually do, which is nuts to me. I read an article on National Geographic that estimates that about $800 to $900 million is lost in business in the United States on Friday the 13th because people will not fly or take the bus or drive on the roads or get out of bed, for that matter. There's a legitimate phobia over Friday the 13th, which I think is kind of creepy. I think that's probably the creepiest part about Friday the 13th is that so many people out there are so superstitious that we lose $800 to $900 million a day. And that's happening twice this year. There's 2 Friday the 13th, so we're going to be losing just an unholy $1 billion. We're losing billions of dollars on Friday the 13th. If Friday the 13th happens twice in 1 year, then we're losing billions of dollars in the United States because people fear this holiday, which is crazy to me. I mean, some of you guys may feel as though Friday the 13th is an unholy, unlucky day. Maybe so, but either way, that is just mind-blowing. Not a lot of people probably know that we lose almost $2 billion every year because people are afraid to do business on Friday the 13th, which is crazy. Me personally, I like Friday the 13th. It's kind of an eerie holiday. It's a holiday that when you're a kid, when things are a little bit more magical, when you're a kid, you know, St. Patrick's Day. When I was a kid, okay, this might be embarrassing. When I was a kid, I thought leprechauns were legitimately real, and I used to, on St. Patrick's Day, I used to look for them in the woods by my house. Yeah, that's the thing about me. So I like that that magic, that wonder within the holiday. And Friday the 13th was the same way for me when I was a kid. I liked it because it was like a creepy day. It was Friday the 13th, and then there's all these stories of Jason Voorhees, which that's what I think of when I think Friday the 13th. I think, bam, Jason Voorhees, who was, of course, the serial killer in the Friday the 13th series, who came back every Friday the 13th for a new movie, and they made like 10 or even more of them. They made tons of them, to be perfectly honest. But it's one of my favorite movie series. I like that movie series a lot. I like that, and I like the Halloween movie series. But what do you guys think about Friday the 13th? Do you guys think it's an evil, unlucky day, unlike any other day of the year? Or do you think it is just like any other day of the year? Are you kind of in the boat with me where you kind of just, you think it's a neat holiday? You think it's pretty neat, even though I think it's more of an unwritten, unestablished holiday. I still think a lot of people out there consider this day to be a holiday, and you know, what do you guys think about it? That'd be pretty neat. Do you guys hide underneath the covers, or do you just go about business as usual? Let me know about that. And let's just let you know, if you are afraid of Friday the 13th, just know that we have another one coming in December. Just keep an eye out. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves, and let me know in the comments what you guys think about Friday the 13th. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 gram rocks, that's how I roll. I got one